Go Bills. There's no
hey,
way around
buddy.
it. Go
I
Bills.
know. I had someone ask me last night, is Brennaman still a Bills fan? I was like, I think he will always be a Bills fan.
Hey, if I stuck with him, I stuck with him from the early 90s through to about 3 years ago. So it's fun to be a Bills fan again. Why not?
They literally kicked some ass last night.
Dude.
Holy shit.
I was excited when they got out to the quick 7-0 lead. And then Patriots were driving the ball on that first drive down the field. They were. And so I was like, all right, this is going to be a fun game. And then that Micah Hyde interception in the end zone was just...
Dude, he snatched that ball out of that dude's hands. He literally said, that's mine.
Yeah, and he came from the numbers on the other side of the field. Like I saw a different view of that, and it was incredible how much ground he covered to catch that interception.
That actually was pretty damn amazing.
It was. And then to drive 80 yards again and go up 14-0. I was like, oh, that's how I wanted to go. I wanted the Patriots to have to put the ball into Mac Jones's hands.
I mean, just watching those receivers snatch that ball, I mean, their fucking hands were like glue. And like in the beginning of the game, they're like, oh, it's so cold. The ball's going to be so cold. It's going to be hard to throw and catch the ball. No, they didn't act like it.
No, not for the Bills anyway. The Patriots had a lot of drops.
That was the obvious better game yesterday. So
yeah, the Bills look legit. I'm curious to see how the Chiefs looked at tonight. I mean, they're playing the Steelers. It shouldn't be too much of a
What about
game.
Tampa Bay? Go Brady. Go.
I don't have to worry about Brady till the Super Bowl. So I'm worried about one step at a time.
Well, they got to make it there too because they've tried all year long to lose every game.
Right.
So I don't know what the hell the deal with that is, but
I'm excited to see how it plays out. But yeah, that was 7 drives, 7 touchdowns. It's never been done before. The only drive they didn't score a touchdown on was when they went into victory formation at the end of the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah,
which is insane.
I know,
insane.
I know, it was awesome.
And then
it was actually a fun game to watch because sometimes they're boring and field goal, but they were actually fun to watch. So
yeah, and then another crazy stat from that game is that Josh Allen had more touchdowns than incomplete passes.
Well,
no joke. Yeah, okay. He had 4 incompletions throughout the game, and I think he had 6 touchdowns. So 5 touchdowns that were.
Oh yeah. Because two that who was that? What the hell is that guy's name? Singletary ran in. So yeah. Good deal. Awesome.
So 5 touchdowns, 4 incomplete passes.
Yeah.
So
awesome. Yeah, it's
a fun day to be a Bills fan. I've got a good friend here that's a Patriots fan. I sent him a message yesterday and I haven't heard back. And yesterday morning, I was like, "Hey, round 3, brother, let's go."
Is he on suicide watch?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
Just like a guy I work with in my part-time job, Larry. Someone put you on suicide watch when the the Raiders lost. Yeah, yeah, he's probably all upset and. That damn dirty ass East Sider ain't got nothing to say. Best team won.
Dude,
hey, do you know what time it is? Shirt of the day. Look at what I'm representing, bro.
Hot firefighters do yoga. Heck yeah. I'm wearing a
yoga for first responders.
Yeah. That's the
YFFR.com.
Appreciate it. org.org.
Whatever.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that's the nonprofit that Olivia and
it only took, I don't know, 5 years to get a t-shirt, but thank you.
But we got one finally.
Yes, finally.
It's a nonprofit. For a for-profit company, things would be happening a little faster.
Well, if I had to buy one, I would have bought one, but whatever. It's all good.
I'm going to have to get rid of the virtual background because the movement's going crazy. But today, I'm actually wearing one related to YFFR as well, even though it doesn't look like it. So this is 511 gave us Everyday Hero shirts. These are special edition shirts that they give out to folks that are doing good work in the public safety world. And so 511 took notice of what we're doing, and here's my free t-shirt.
Can you finagle some free work pants for me, maybe? Or no? Is that
I can
somewhere down the road?
I can finagle a pretty steep discount on work pants for you, but not zero.
Okay.
Damn. Hit me up after the show.
We need to work on the zero, so.
Not quite. All right. Everybody knows that I'm a Bills fan, so that's that virtual background is gonna.
Hey, are you still a Bills fan?
It was a lot of fun.
All right.
Stuck with them for a while. Through the
Yes.
80s, 90s, or not 80s. I was born in the 80s, let's be honest. So the 90s, that was a fun time. And now we're back.
Okay. So what prompted you to be a Bills fan growing up in Cedar Rapids?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in the Midwest in the Iowas, and that's a great question. So when I was a kid, when you're a kid, you want to cheer for the winning teams, right? Obviously. Not only that, but my best friend when I was a kid, his name was Seth Gold. I have not talked to him since probably third grade, fourth grade. I have no idea where he's at.
Hopefully he's watching and he's going to call you and say, "Stop name dropping me."
Right? I mean, I have no idea. I have no idea what the guy's about anymore. Where he's at, nothing. So, but he actually moved to Cedar Rapids from Buffalo, from New York area.
Oh, so
And so he was a Bills fan, and so like hanging out and that kind of stuff. And then the Bills were in the Super Bowls. They lost all of them, which is okay, but they were there. So that's how I became a Bills fan. Because in Iowa, there's no professional football team.
Correct.
So there's no hometown team.
Yeah. So who do Iowans generally root for? Let's be honest. Kansas City, Green Bay.
Green Bay.
No, barely. It's Kansas City, Green Bay, and the Vikings. It's like, what the hell? Who cares?
And no
so
Bears.
Like where I grew up, it's like it's beat into you. You will be a Bears fan, and you will be a White Sox fan because there's nothing north of State Street. So there's no such thing as Wrigleyville, Boys Town, wherever them fags hang out. No, it's like you're a White Sox fan and you're a Bears fan.
That's
and a Blackhawks fan. There you go. And a Bulls fan. So, but guess what? They're all south of the border. There's nothing north of the border. So there you go.
Because once you're up there, you're into what, Evansville, and not true Chicago.
Once you get north, then all them roads start going different directions and they don't follow the grid. And it's just,
it's not worth it.
You
get lost.
Yes.
Yeah. And so so the Bills were my team. My dad's a Patriots fan. So as I got a little older.
Oh, did you guys have a bet on the game?
Not last night, but we have bet. I found out his strategy. I think since Brady left and the Bills have taken over, we haven't bet the beers anymore. He was betting me beers when Brady was playing the Bills and beating them 21 out of 27 times or something like that. But I haven't bet a beer since. So it's like, oh, wait a minute. I know
you guys should have had a good friendly bet. We could have talked about
cases
it.
Of beer. And oh well.
So what else has happened this week?
This week was.
I know we're a day off, and everybody's upset with that because everybody's probably still in church and doing whatever they got to do. But we're in our church right here. This is our lecture. This is our. Is it homily? This is our homily. This is what we're talking about.
That's pretty good.
Preaching the good word.
This is
preaching a good word about nothing.
Right. This week was a busy week, but kind of a busy. Oh, Olivia had COVID this week. We're officially done with the COVIDs in our house now.
So did she have to quarantine just for 5 days because CDC changed the rules?
Well, as our people know, I went through COVID just under a month ago.
Yeah, but you did it for 10 days.
I did. I quarantined for 10 days, but since I just went through it and it's just the two of us here now, no, she is not isolated. She's just been staying home.
Okay.
So
all right.
We figured
reinfecting you. So let's see if you get reinfected because you'll be like the first one to get it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. If I get the COVIDs again, then I'll be like, crazy.
So much.
I don't even know. I don't even know how
you're super vax. I'm a superhero. Whatever you think you had before or whatever.
Yeah. I don't even know. What this week was like. It was kind of an interesting week. We've had a couple people step away from YFFR or stepping away today. So there's been some transition there. Oh, we have some employees that have part-time folks that life changed a little bit as it's ought to do. Okay. And so they just taken some different ventures. And so just filling in those gaps this week a little bit.
If they're stepping away to better themselves, all for them.
Yeah. Yep. One of them.
And that should be something to look good upon. Hey, we created this model for people to follow, and if they go do something else in that's you just train somebody to be the best person they have to be. So that's great.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
awesome.
One of them had a baby a couple months ago. Her husband's a firefighter, and so they're trying to figure out the new balance of life with a kid and him being
Yeah.
on
Oh
shift.
yeah, that's got to be tough.
And then the other one started a business of her own, and so you can't fault anybody for starting their own business and trying to make a
Whew.
go of it.
I know.
She's it's a kind of a neat business. So she's been big in elderly dogs. Like she takes care of elderly dogs. She fosters elderly dogs
Okay.
because she's been volunteering at a no-kill shelter for elderly dogs because people don't want to take care of older dogs at some point. I mean, we've got an older dog. You've got an older dog.
Or does people not want to take care of their elderly dog because they know what's going to happen and how devastating that's going to be?
Right. So
I mean, we
Yeah.
had a dog pass away last year, and I don't know if I've said this before on the show, but I have never ever been through anything like that before. It was horrible. It was
Yeah,
horrific.
because dogs are 100% love. There's nothing wrong
Oh,
with
yeah.
them, right?
No. And they're people's kids now. They
Right.
literally are people's kids.
Yep.
So
So
these businesses and places that, oh, there's no dogs allowed. Motherfucker, this is my goddamn kid. This is what's getting me through in life. You
Yeah.
don't want me to go fucking nuts in this motherfucker. But oh well, it'll catch on. Some places, like Florida, fucking dog friendly, man.
Mhm.
You go sit in a restaurant, they'll give you a goddamn bowl of water for the dog and like no problems.
Yep.
Around here, they do that, but I got a fucking 8-pound dog. There's cats bigger than my dog. How can you tell me I can't bring him in? He ain't
Yeah.
bothering nobody.
Right.
He
Yeah.
got 4 teeth. He ain't biting nobody either. So.
Yeah, the dog thing is an interesting thing. So we have she's a mixed pit bull, mixed with, we think, greyhound, half
And
pit bull, half greyhound.
we met Abby, and that is the sweetest dog ever.
Right, but because she's got the name pit bull in her mix, our homeowner's insurance literally is double. Because I was too honest on my application and put that we had a dog.
See,
and they said
that's
we're
your
kind of double.
problem. You're too honest.
Right? And so they found out. So we're like, she's literally 13 years old and wears socks. And they're like, it doesn't matter. She's a pit bull. And we're like, okay. So we're like, what happens when she passes away? Like, call us and let us know. And Olivia's like, can we call you tomorrow? I mean, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. I mean,
right. But I mean, as hard as it is to put an animal down or your pet down, there's a place by us, Hamilton's Pet Service, which is literally a human funeral service that changed things around, and they still have that, but then they do this pet service, and they were amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say we got treated better by this company, by a pet passing away, than when my mom passed away in Chicago.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. It was
impressive.
Amazing. It is because I think they realize that these are people's kids.
Yeah. And
these
I'm sure
are literally people's kids.
And I don't mean to break it down, but I'm sure they charge some money for their service.
But I mean, not as much as a damn human dying.
No, but
if
they took care of you, so what?
It's not that. Hell, here you go. Here's some ashes. No, they're in an urn. You got a paw print and this, and it went on their website. I mean, it was they literally came and picked the dog up at the vet.
Yeah.
With they were literally, the two ladies were dressed to the nines, like they were literally picking up a human. That's why I was like, oh man, this is crazy. So I can see how they realize that these are actually people's kids or family members.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was totally impressed with it. Totally impressed.
And by giving you that great service, look, you're now telling everybody about it. I mean, it's
I had no idea this was such a thing. I thought we would have to call the old whatever guy down south wherever, and they just come collect animals in garbage bags and take them to the fire pit. But no, this was legit professional.
Yeah,
100%.
Awesome. And which company was that?
It's Hamilton's Pet Service, which is Hamilton's Funeral Services, that has a pet division, I guess. And
Right.
what a smart business model.
That's cool. Hamilton's in Des Moines for those that are listening.
Yep.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
that's my shout out.
There you go. I've been riding a lot of Peloton to start the year. We have a Peloton.
It looks like you have. Good job.
Slimming down.
Yeah.
Slimming down.
Yeah. So have I not.
I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because I'm a road cyclist. I have lost a little bit of the momentum since I've left the fire department and left Iowa, because riding on the roads here is terrifying, quite frankly. People hate bikes here on the road. That's why
people hate bikes everywhere.
That's why
because you don't pay taxes, so you should stay on the damn trails.
That's why everybody rides mountain
bikes. That's my rant.
And but they have got it figured out to like push yourself so damn hard. I mean, it's an impressive system. So far, I missed January 1st, not because I was hungover, but because it was a holiday, I guess, and January 4th. So other than that, I've been on the bike every day.
So like how far are you biking on the Peloton?
I'm closing in on 150 miles so far.
Like a day? 20 and 30. Like every time you ride?
No. Because they're only 20 or 30 minute workouts.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, so having fun with that, but
get your saddle ass back, so when you're really in the bike,
right?
That makes a big deal.
I'm curious how it will translate to the bike come this spring. It can't hurt.
You don't have one of them bikes like Mac did on Always Sunny, do you?
A bike like Mac did on Sunny.
I'll Google it and put it. Google Mac's bike and put it on the screen. You'll know what I'm talking about. Because you know how to put it on the screens.
I do. Mac's workout bike. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to YouTube.
Oh no! Yeah, I just need an image.
Well, while we're searching for it.
So anywho, yeah.
How was your shifts this week? Anything fun and exciting?
Besides Snowmageddon that came through, I think we probably got 9 inches of snow.
What?
Oh, no shit, man. Yeah, we got like 9 inches of snow. And guess what? There's still 9 inches of snow because no one knows how to fucking plow around here. So yeah.
We got the
shout out to everybody that don't know how to plow. Good job.
We got about, I guess, between 4 and 6 inches of snow this week, and it's melted.
And it's probably all melted by now.
You know, the south-facing houses across the street, theirs are gone. But my driveway, north-facing, it's dried off and gone too. You shovel it once and then evaporates the rest of it off. So we're in good shape. The roads are cleared off.
Yep.
So,
not us.
Yeah.
Oliver has a hard time trying to find a place to shit because the snow's taller than he is.
I was trying to sell, or I'm not trying. I've been working towards selling my rental property that I own down in Winterset, which is under contract. So that's good.
So I got a buyer now. Good for you.
I actually have 2 buyers lined up. I've got one under contract.
Bidding wars. I smell a bidding war.
That's right. One under contract and one backup offer. But that's the issue, right? Is that the snow doesn't go away. So I was talking with Double G about it. Because there was an issue that came about parking. I was like, is there still snow on the ground? He said, yeah, there's still snow on the ground. And this is from the snowstorm that happened weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, man, I said, you all need to come live out here because it's gone. Like it goes away.
Well, that's not going to happen. We're stuck here. So the shit, it's going to go away in June.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw a post about digging out the fire hydrants, which I fully support. Like, dig out your fire hydrants, folks. If you have a fire hydrant in front of your house and there's snow stacked up around it, dig it out. Or move to Colorado where it melts away and you don't have to dig it out.
Right.
Just saying.
Either or. Which is easier? Dig out your
options.
Hydrant.
Those are your options.
Dig out your hydrant. That's probably easier.
Maybe.
No one can afford a house in Colorado, so.
There is some truth in that. You got to catch the train. The train is going. So if you're not getting on the train right now, you will be left behind. So, woo.
There you go. Woo.
I've got some memes pulled up this week. I don't find any headlines. But I've got some memes because I figured I wanted to. You can't
find Mac's bike on the webs?
Not YouTube videos.
No, I'm talking images.
I know, but I can't find an image. I can only find a YouTube video.
Gotcha.
And I think I see why. One of the titles.
Yeah.
Liberty Mutual ad. Maybe what I can do is I can pause this video and then just like
well,
zoom
but
in on
nobody
video.
can see the video.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I gotta find.
I mean, if I can find Mac's bike,
I got it. Here it is.
I just don't know how to put it on there. I mean, look at all these images over here. Oh, it's right there. Mac's bike.
So this bike is designed to make it so that you can't sit down, I believe.
Or you can sit down. It depends. Yeah, there you go. That's his workout bike.
So that's his workout bike, folks. For those that can't see, he has a dildo. A dildo
attached
taped
to
through
seat,
the seats post, so you can sit down or you cannot sit down. Your choice. The whole goal behind it, I think, if I remember the episode correctly, is so that you don't sit down. There
you go. That's even better.
There it is.
And Dennis is like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yeah, he's not impressed.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia was a great show.
It is. It's hilarious.
It's a great show, man. So I found some other good ones though besides Mac's dildo bike. Let's see here if I can. So speaking of similar ones, let's go with this one. You remember those metal slides when you were a kid that like if you walked on that slide, it would literally burn the
Well,
skin
yeah,
off.
because it was baking in the sun forever. Yeah.
Right? I don't know what brilliant designer decided to design this slide, but this one is known as the Nutcracker.
What would the girls call it?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Comment if you know what they would call it. Look at this. Somebody. Oh, let me get. How do you show? Somebody asked a question. They want to know where you can purchase that bike.
Mac's bike. Where can you purchase that?
Where can you purchase Mac's bike?
Maybe that's the next business I need to start.
Mac's bike.
Max dildo bikes.
There you go. Somebody's actually wants to know where. We will find out and we'll post that.
Yeah, and I'll have my parent company fill one of those out. So
yeah, we will.
Let's see here. Oh,
yeah, I thought you had some memes.
I do. Are
they memes or memes? What are they? What's
memes.
The official term?
I'm going with meme. I'm going with meme today.
Okay, meme.
This one goes to a shout out to a dear friend of ours. He may or may not be an officer on the fire department that we may or may not.
I would share some of my memes, but you will get way too fucking offended. So I'll keep them. I'll keep them reeled in.
I know that there's this one guy that I don't know if it still happens or not, but would take his coffee mug to the bathroom to have his morning cup of coffee. And
I am pretty sure he does.
All right. So when I saw this one, I kind of thought of him today. When you get up after spending 53 minutes on the toilet looking at memes, and it's
you do not have to bring a cup of coffee to the shitter because everyone I know is literally that right there.
Well, yeah, it's when you get it's when you get your phone time.
Or what it should say is when you get up after spending 53 minutes on the shitter looking at TikTok videos.
Speaking of TikTok,
you're probably making a TikTok video as they're sitting on the shitter.
Well, that's where it happens. It's the 53 minutes it takes to build 1 3-second video.
Right. So. And we still haven't got any responses or clues for helping us make a TikTok video. So still throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Maybe we need some followers to actually get this to work.
Maybe.
Okay.
So speaking of time on the toilet, I was watching Shark Tank the other night, and there was a guy that had sold millions of dollars worth of a product, and it was like a 3-minute timer. It was a poop timer. Because apparently you're only supposed to be on the toilet for like less than 3 minutes, and so if it dings, you've been on it too long because it affects your body.
So he's literally selling an egg timer.
Yes, but they
rebranding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did not get a deal on the Shark Tank. But the
No,
dude,
you got a fucking egg timer.
but
That
the
should
dude
call
had,
a shitter timer.
I don't know, it's on Amazon though, and the dude had millions of dollars of sales
Whatever.
because
Are you
it's like a
serious?
gag. Yeah, because it turned into a
Okay,
gag
for a
gift.
gag gift.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right, I can see that.
yeah. But actually, one of the sharks said, "Listen, when I go to the bathroom, it's the only time I get to myself. Otherwise, it's in meetings or family or kids or whatever it is." So he's like,
Yeah, so that
"I'm gonna sit in
motherfucker's
there."
watching TikTok videos.
Right. He's like, "I'm gonna sit in there longer than 3 minutes, even if it's against my, but not so
Yeah.
good for my health." But,
Yeah, okay.
how has morale been at the firehouse lately? Is everybody in a great mood?
Everybody's in a mood, as usual.
That's what.
Yeah, everybody's in a mood.
That's what I kind of figured as much. It seems like there's this thing going around, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Every
So,
once in a while,
there's a mood, but everybody needs to realize this is a fucking job and you're getting fucking paid for it. So you were looking when you found this one. So if you don't like it, yeah. So
yeah. What everyone, I feel like I found myself being Big Bird more often than not because I'm generally a happy guy.
Well, because there still are, and maybe everyone is really appreciative because it is not easy to get a job in the fire service.
No,
It's not.
it's not.
It is competitive. It's challenging. So,
but we seem to forget that. We seem to forget that, and so that's kind of struck me once. At least for happiness.
People seem to forget it, and it's, I don't know, man. I mean, I got started late in my career. I was 36 when I got hired full time, and I appreciate every day that I get to go to work. I am happy and excited I get to go to work.
So you're the Big Bird.
I know what's that?
So
I am the Big Bird. I am the Big Bird regardless. I'm the Big Bird. I am. I mean, I got the opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, I have worked. I haven't worked many jobs. Okay, got out of high school, went into the military for 4.5 years, started my career or job at Napa. I've been at Napa 26 fucking years, going on 27 years this year.
Yeah, you still have that pension system?
Yeah, I've been going. I mean, I've been full time at the firehouse 14 years. I mean, I am appreciative of what I got.
Right. Yeah,
and I try to display that, or try to put that off as like, you got the best job in the fucking world.
Yeah.
So whether you're scrubbing a toilet or on a shitty medical call or taming the beast, you got the best fucking job in the world.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it just seems to, the attitude. Yeah, it feels like this once in a while. And so for those that are looking later on, it's
yeah. So yeah.
The happy guy is Big Bird. All of his troops
are the
Starship.
Not Starship Troopers. Why would you not be happy going to the fucking job you love every day?
Because there's a lot. I don't know, but the it seems like that bad attitude is contagious. You've seen it spread.
Oh, I fucking see it. I've seen it. I still see it. It's like, if you are that fucking unhappy with the amount of fucking money you're making, get the fuck out of here. Go work at McDonald's. We don't need that shit.
Right.
We don't.
Yeah. There's 30 people that want your job.
There's more than 30 people that want your fucking job if you don't like it and you think you're unhappy, then go find something better. See ya.
Yeah.
Don't spread that fucking cancer amongst everybody else,
right?
Because the shit ain't gonna happen.
And that negative attitude, it is extremely contagious. It spreads like wildfire.
It is.
And you get a bunch of folks that have nothing. I don't know. It's just it's sad. It really is.
You know, like the only way to spread fucking rumors, don't you?
No.
Telephone, tell a friend, tell a firefighter. And that story will get worse as it gets passed along.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. It's not going to come back to reality once it's left the garage. Yeah. It's gone. It's down the tracks.
What the fuck happened there? Is that at Station 19?
This is one of those. This is the picture before you end up on scene and be like, how the hell did that happen?
Yeah.
So it says if OSHA was here, if OSHA was here, we'd be in jail.
That's actually pretty smart, though.
So apparently,
pretty smart. So
apparently, these guys are trying to do some work, and so they've got a skyjack that's lifted up, fully extended skyjack, lifted up, fully extended on a forklift.
Forklift. That's actually smart. That's ingenious. That's intuitive. That's somebody is solving a problem. How are we going to get that light bulb changed?
There's a smoke detector up there too for the fire department to change later on.
Yeah. That someone's waving a rag in front of. Ooh, gotta get that smoke out of there. Yeah.
Yeah. How did that happen? Let's see here.
Okay, so funny story. Off the cuff here.
Yeah.
Years ago, Eric, you were probably with us. We're teaching our fire safety classes that we always do in October, November. And we're at a particular school, and I'm giving my little spiel, and I had the smoke detector, and I was like, okay, kids, what do you do when you hear this? And I hit the button, and it went beep, 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 beep. And the little kid goes, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, well, my mom waves the smoke away from the detector. I'm like, no, that's not what you do. Yeah, at least he was honest. Kids have no filters. No. Kids will tell you the truth.
Yeah, I love my mom. Don't stop listening, Mom. But when I was a kid, we knew bacon was done when the smoke detector went off. So
food's done when the alarm goes off.
Yeah, the bacon was ready when the smoke detectors went off.
Yes.
So,
that's still true till today. So.
I remember a little kid at one of the schools, we were doing the same thing, the 911 thing, and it was like, okay, so you get outside and you go to a neighbor's house, call 911 because you're not supposed to call from inside your house or if your house is on fire. It said, and then what do you do? And then this kid goes, and then you panic. I was like, right.
Oh, yeah.
You've done everything else. Yes. Yeah. You've done everything else. So then you
don't go back in for your toys, your animals, panic.
Yeah. So he had
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, we talked about safety drills and
the shit kids say.
Right.
It's crazy.
So, which actually leads to this one. We lead to we ask them. We're part of building like evacuation maps or evacuation routes for their family that they have an escape plan, right? And so when we're doing school inspections, you have to check and figure out what the evacuation map is. And apparently this one, there wasn't one. They just, good luck.
Good luck. So. Yeah. That's actually good. That's actually good.
I know we're pushing on
what else time. You got?
I know we're pushing on our time, so I've only got two more quick ones. This one, emergency phone is out of service. And then in the fine print, please do not have an emergency at this location.
Yeah. Or emergency phone is out of service. Don't pick it up and tell us you got a food delivery.
Yeah.
Because that happens all the damn time. Yeah. Hey, I got a food delivery here. You're actually on the 911 call box. I got food here for you, okay?
And then one last one. I don't remember what this one is. Oh, yeah. Zoom in on that.
Yeah, you got to zoom in. Fire. Oh.
This is not in this is not, I would assume, not in the United States, but I'm sure maybe it is also. They just unplugged the fire alarm panel. Plugged their Instapot in instead.
Yeah. Hey, that might be in some neighboring communities. I don't know. Just unplug it.
I couldn't find one. I should have found one. There's a sign. I'm curious if you know where this is at. There's a building in your first due area that has a spelling error on one of the main important fire signs on their building.
I know what you're talking about, and I know we've seen it, but I can't pinpoint it.
Yeah,
is it sprinkler spelled wrong?
Yeah, it's Spinkler. It's Spinkler room.
Yeah. Spinkler room. That's close.
It's close enough. Somebody ordered the sign.
No one's gonna show up in the middle of the night like, well, that doesn't say sprinkler, so maybe that's not the room. Sprinkler. It's a silent L.
It's a silent L.
Silent L.
Yeah, I know. That one is it's on Bridgewood. I'll give you a clue.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's been repaired.
I don't know.
Highly doubt it.
I will snap a photo and put it on the webpage if it's still wrong.
I would imagine it is.
I will send an email to the bureau and say, we couldn't find the sprinkler room. So.
Yeah, tell them that I had acting officer in on the other night when I was out on vacation time, and he couldn't find the sprinkler room.
They
were there for hours just walking around in circles and couldn't find the sprinkler room. Oh man.
Too funny. Too
Yeah.
funny.
So if I can't find good headlines, I'm bringing memes to the show.
Well, yeah. Okay, we could do memes. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Right on, man.
So,
Big plans for the upcoming week? Anything exciting?
well, I'm off till Thursday. So I go back Thursday. We got our Mexico trip booked.
Nice.
So fuck, can't wait.
When you going?
March, end of March. So we're gonna have a special fucking program
Neil in
streaming
Mexico
live from fucking Cancun.
in your swimsuit.
Yes, I will make sure I'm in my banana hammock.
Yeah.
I will make sure of that.
Yeah, be at the pool bar in your banana hammock for that episode. It'll be we'll advertise that up.
Deal. We have 2 months to promote it. So
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, this upcoming week.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do our show next week again on Sunday.
Deal.
If that's good with you. Nobody watches the show anyways, so just to let everybody know, we'll be back Sunday.
Our weekly listenership continues to grow, and we're closing in on the episode 14 mark. So,
oh shit, dude, this is the breaking point.
Next week.
So, is it next week or is this 13 or 14?
Today's 13.
13. So, do we do a special celebration next week or in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, okay.
Yeah, we passed it.
We got to get over the hump.
That's right.
So maybe we'll have a bunch of camels behind us that we're over the hump.
That'll be the background.
How's that? Or maybe we'll just have people humping in the background because we're over the hump.
I wonder which one more people would tune in for.
The people humping in the background.
Probably. Facebook will shut it down.
I know people. I'll try to get that.
Listen, sex sells. Sex sells. There's no way around it. Has sold for thousands and thousands of years. So,
and it still will. I mean, sex or prostitution, oldest
job in the world,
career in the world. So it's
really
gonna happen. You ain't gonna stop it.
That and violence. I mean, you look back, think of like the ancient
Hey, the war on drugs. Yeah, really. We're still fighting that war.
Yeah, I mean,
no one ever talks about that. Vietnam, the war that was never won or won. Desert Storm, Desert Shield. The Afghan War, pull the troops out. War on drugs, yeah, we're still fighting it.
Yep, violence is a
maybe they got the wrong people running that shit. So.
Violence and sex. It's turns out we're just animals after all.
Yes, it is what it is.
So, cool, dude.
At least we're not sitting picking each other's bugs and shit out of each other's hair and eating them like the monkeys. So
I need somebody to do that.
We have evolved. Okay?
I do need somebody to do that with this beard, though.
Yeah. Like, what, you got cheese and food stuck in there and shit?
Crackers and chips and stuff in here. Tomorrow's lunch. I pull out a sandwich once in a while.
Yeah,
but cool.
Good deal.
Right? I've got the soundboard queued up.
So do I need to queue you up, or you can do it yourself?
No, you gotta send me a text message.
Oh, well, you're not okay. Here you go, buddy. Hey, I just want to say you cut me off last week. Love you, man.
Love you, brother. Have a good day.
All right.
And Lucy, put supper on the stove, my dear, because this ball game is over.